Ollie woke up with a lot of pain in his mouth. He jumps up and runs to the bathroom and pukes mostly from the alcohol. He puked up some blood as well, his mouth still hurting for some reason. It was like a toothache. He noticed something white in the toilet before he realized what it was a tooth. He shook and put his finger in his mouth, finding the missing tooth. It felt like another tooth was growing in and it was still bleeding. Ollie's hand shook like crazy, being scared. He also remembered he was still in a diaper from before and quickly removed it by throwing it away. He didn't feel any different, but he knew something was going on. He walks out and sees Monica still sleeping in nothing but a diaper. He smiles some but shakes her. Monica. She opens her eyes, then they get big and she covers herself up screaming. What are you doing in here? He gave a small laugh. What do you mean, Monica? It's me, Ollie. We dash. She blushes a lot. I don't know, no, Ollie. Now get out before I call the cops. And don't you dare tell anyone what you saw. His eyes get big. Why would you call the cops? I thought you liked me. She grabs her phone and calls 911. There's a kid at an adult-only party. And he won't leave me alone, saying creepy stuff. She gives the address and he tears up. I'm not a kid. I got to go. He runs out of the house and hears police sirens. At this point he didn't even get time to dress himself. He used everything to hide behind before he finally made it to his house, forgetting his keys at the party. What is going on? I need to call my friend when I get inside. And I'm sure people have called the police on me again, reporting a damn man running around. I can't believe Monica would do this after we had such a strange time. I grabbed my secret key and unlocked the door being a lot taller than I remembered. I didn't care. I suddenly got sick again as I ran to my bathroom to throw up again. This time there were a bunch of white things in it. I checked my mouth to find all my teeth gone. I fell to the floor starting to cry. What the hell's going on? I cried for a while before I got up and looked at myself in the mirror, and I saw what appeared to be someone of a lot younger age. I looked confused and looked around before I looked back at the mirror and put my hands on it, screaming. Oh my God, that's me. My body was so small and my mouth finally stopped hurting. I found my teeth back, but they were different. Did he get back his baby teeth? This is so messed up. I just stared in disbelief. I swear I can see myself getting younger by the second. This can't be happening. Suddenly I hear sirens and someone knocks on my door. My eyes get big and I gulp. Police! Open up! I shake. I don't have any clothing. I can't answer that. There's a knock again. Open up before we break down the door. His eyes got big. No, damn it, don't break my door. Coming. His small childish voice yells. He runs to the door, opening it. Hello, sir. The cop smiles down at the young Ollie, who appeared to be about 11 now. He kneeled down by him and took off his hat. I heard about a guy running around. I didn't expect it to be a little kid. Where's your mommy and daddy, little guy? Ollie blushed. I'm gone. The cop looked worried. Gone? That's not good. How about we get you some clothing and take you to the police station? Any kid would be excited like crazy to go to a police station, but Ollie didn't have clothes for a kid his age, and he wasn't really this young, he was an adult. But he got an amazing idea. He smiled at the officer. Oh. Okay. I'll be right back after I change. Ollie runs off to his room and the cop stands at the door. Heck, cute kid. Ollie opens his window and sighs. Guess I won't be coming home anymore. Goodbye home. Goodbye money. He looks down and jumps out the window and grabs his foot. Oh. Damn it. He jumped into a bunch of rocks and then ran off through people's backyards looking for people who hung out clothes maybe in his size, but no luck. He sighed and just walked down people's backyards. What am I going to do? I think I have gotten even younger, but I seem to have finally stopped. What am I, 9? How can I become 9 years old? Oh. I'll go see if my bud's at home. He can help me. He makes it to Jacob's house and knocks. Jacob. I need help. Jacob opens his door and looks around. Down here, idiot. He looks down and looks confused. Hey kid. What are you doing, dude? Ollie rolls his eyes. It's me, Ollie. Jacob shrugs. I don't know an Ollie. Ollie looks down. But you're my best friend. He sighs and smiles. Oh, Ollie. Why come in? My eyes lit up and I ran inside. I knew you would remember me. He smiles. Hey dude, be right back, stay here, okay? Ollie smiles and nods as Jacob walks off. He hears Josh on the phone. YA police. There's a young kid at my house. YA. He's claiming I know him and he's sitting in my house. Okay, I'll keep him here. Ollie tears up. No, he doesn't remember me. Ollie runs out of the house, going through the park, not even knowing where to go, and police can be heard not far away. When someone stops Ollie, Ollie just knows it's a cop. He slowly looks up and sees a giant man looking at him. Well, hello there, little guy. Ollie was scared to death of this guy. Then he noticed a young black goat in a diaper. He was blushing a bright red. Then the tall man talks again. Did you run away from your mommy and daddy like that? Ollie blushes. He has to lie. He won't believe him if he tells the truth. Ollie just nods. Suddenly the man makes a diaper bag apper out of nowhere. He pulls out some pants and a shirt with underwear. They were all super childish. Ollie looked confused before Amru smiled. Here you go, little guy. Oh, one more thing. The tall man pulls out a pull-up and Ollie's face goes a bright red. Gives it to Ollie. I doubt you have accidents, but it would be a shame if you messed up these clothes. Not for my sake, but it seems you probably don't plan on going home, huh? Ollie couldn't believe how much he almost talked him into it before he shook his head and threw on the underwear and shirts and pants. Thanks. I'm Ollie, by the way. Ollie puts the pull-up in the pant line of his pants. He didn't want to wear it, but he wasn't going to be so rude to someone who just gave him free clothes. Well, hello, Ollie. Dash. Suddenly the sirens get louder and Ollie's eyes get big and pulls his shirt down over the pull-up to hide he has it. Sorry to stop, but I got to go. Ollie runs off to find a place to hide, maybe even sleep. His little body is quickly running out of energy. He found an alleyway with a bunch of boxes. He climbed in a box and lay down, quickly falling asleep, hugging himself. He's scared and all alone in this world now. But at least he had clothes now. Ollie groans, waking up really sore and a little moist from the wet box. He slept all night. Owie. My body hurts. He moves his head around and pops his neck. Ow. Much better. He hugs himself, shaking, and finds the pull-up was under his head and he sighed. Well, it got a use, maybe not what that guy wanted it for, but whatever. Who was that man? An oddly big baby goat. I feel like I knew him. Ollie thinks for a while before shrugging. He looks down at his small legs and small arms. He could easily be mistaken as a toddler. He was always a small child, now he's got to live that life again. He puts his hands over his face. Damn it, I was hoping I would be normal. No. He sighs and then drops his hands and lays back on the pull-up and looks at the sky. I could turn myself in. What's the worst that could happen? He thought for a moment. No, they would put me in an orphanage and I would probably get adopted. No way in hell am I doing that.